Hey guys, welcome to another Play3r.net review. Today we'll be taking a closer look at the Kitsound Cayman wireless 2.1 sound system. I haven't actually but this arrived today, and this is just me taking a look at the product on video, and hopefully maybe testing the product as well. I wanted to do an unboxing because it's a pretty large kind of product, and it's also quite an expensive one, so adding a bit more value to kind of the review, as this is a premium product. I'm pretty sure that this costs about £200 off the top of my head. So the first thing you'll notice is we get this little remote control. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. And then we have the actual product itself. I'm just going to slide this out, he says. Pop this, just actually move this out of the way. It's yeah, a rather large product. So let's take a look. And I think that I have this upside down, so I'm just going to flip that around. The first thing I will say about this device is it is very, very heavy. Just getting that all out of the way. Obviously we've had a look at the little remote control we get. There's also a manual there. And a plug. Now at the top, where you can see some buttons, apparently there's an on button. I think these are touch buttons. Yeah, so you've got a volume up, next track, back track, play, pause, boost, balanced, and power. And then at the back we've got these very big holes. Imagine that's for air intake, because this is a 2.1, and it's rated at 50 watts, I believe, which is quite a lot for kind of a little speaker. It's not kind of on the same level as some of the 500 watt sound systems I've used in the past. Let's just plug this in. And he says, so this is all plugged in, and the first thing we can see is this illuminated LED on the bottom. Now, just going to read through some of the Kitsound manual. We are craftspeople, we are musicians, we are Kitsound, and we all commit ourselves to achieving one shared goal: bringing people closer to their music. By understanding music, we stay true to its craft. Pure, rich, incredible sound. We're settling for nothing less. Bold statement to live up to. Alright, so make sure I'm just setting up the Bluetooth for you guys. Bluetooth. Search for devices. Is there like a However, I'm being a complete numpty. So when it's flashing blue, we're looking for devices. No nearby devices have been found. How odd. Let me try this on another Bluetooth device, see if I'm being a complete numpty. Bluetooth. There we go. It's a bit odd. Didn't find it the first time, but now we are apparently connected. Comes up as the KS Cayman, and it is that simple, which is nice. We also get this little remote which works with the device. Having a look at it, there's a small tab that you have to pull, which is quite in there, to be honest. Let's check that all works. Silly me. There's also a pair button on the little remote, so I imagine you can use that to do that. I'm just trying to think of some music that I can play that might not set off the YouTube thingamajig, but I'll leave that for a second, and I'll split this into 2 videos perhaps to test the audio quality as well. So yeah, it's quite a heavy device, is the first thing I point out. Obviously setup is somewhat quite easy. On the rough chance that you are actually running a normal device which doesn't have Bluetooth, like a speaker system or something, or your TV, you can just use that. I do like the little remote. For £200 there are already a few things I don't like, however I don't think it's that big of a deal. The first one is this remote does look a bit cheap. I prefer something that's maybe metal. I've reviewed some kind of cheaper products that come with a better remote than this, but I suppose at the end of the day